Like you, Brent. Screen by Adams. Felton kicks to Brewer. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. Brewer's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Warren on the wing. Land against Adams. Foul on the play. Basket count, so it'll be a three-point play chance.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Phoenix shooting the sixth attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Jackson, he's checked in for Phoenix. On the free throw, no good. And a bit of a bittersweet question for you, Brent. We know you spent so many years with the Sonics who eventually were uprooted and became this Thunder team. How badly would you like to see Seattle get a basketball team again?
I think it's the NBA's mission to get back to Seattle, and under Adam Silver, he's asked questions about the return to the Emerald City, and I think it's going to happen, Kevin. If it does, I'd love to be a part of what the organization does up there. I do miss the PNW. That's the Pacific Northwest.
Here's Daniels. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
And Robertson has it in the corner. Screen by Adams. 5 to shoot. Tries from 10, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
And the Suns call time here.
It's hard to imagine a team playing faster than Houston or Golden State, but the Suns actually do that. They push the pace. Phoenix, the second highest paced team in the league last season. This team, like many other Suns teams, wants to get out and run up and down. Use those young legs to find scoring opportunities.
Making a change here. Abrines is checked in. Williams, he's checked in for Phoenix. Ulis comes in for Troy Daniels. Suns trail by 12. And Brett, talking about pace and the Suns, of course, they're great teams in the 7 seconds or less era. What was it like playing against that kind of team?
It was incredible to watch Steve Nash operate in the pick and roll like a surgeon. Anytime you gave up something on the weak side or were 2 or 4 feet away from a spot on the floor you needed to be, Steve would take advantage of that. And Mari Stoudemire would be dunking on your head. Not all that fun. But guess what, Kevin? We did end up beating them.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Roberson. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. Phoenix has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Booker is screen on Westbrook. On the wing, Jackson tries a 3, drains the three-pointer. Jackson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Booker with no one around. No good from outside. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Westbrook kicks to Grant. Pass to Adams. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Jackson dishes to Payton. Picked by Williams. Back to Jackson. Again, the miss by Jackson. Oklahoma City's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Rebound by Williams. Suns trail by 9. Payton kicks to Jackson. Payton right side. Back to Jackson. Kept alive.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Westbrook passes to Abrinas. Back to Westbrook. Grant with a screen on Booker. Screen by Grant. Back to Abrinas. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. There's a whistle. It's going to go on Corey Brewer. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Suns trail by 7. Now here's Payton. Chandler a screen. Jackson a screen on Westbrook. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
A lot of this is just poor effort right now. He knows what the timing of the play should be. It's a little lazy about what it could be.
And it's the Suns with the ball. And so it's Oklahoma City bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
We've done a great job moving the ball. Let's keep the ball moving, extra pass, attack, pass, and play, okay?
Billy Donovan enjoying the activity his team is showing, the motion of his offense, just wants to see more of it.
Yeah, they're working together well. The key now is to try to do it consistently throughout the rest of this evening.
3 quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Booker and Jackson, the young perimeter pair. Bender out there with Chandler, and it's Payton in at the point. Payton against Westbrook. Over Payton. True on the 14-footer. And that's 10 points for Russell Westbrook.
Love to see the resolve from an offensive player after a disappointing first half. He's been terrific here in the second.
Chandler is screen. Payton kicks to Bender. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 4 assists now tonight.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Westbrook against Payton. Westbrook kicks to Anthony. The pass to George. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Booker outside. Here's the screen. He feeds it to Payton. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
For 3, Westbrook sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Chandler with the screen on Westbrook. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Bender, no good.
It looked like he wanted no part of that. Superb defense there, really making it tough on him.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Now it's a 6-point Thunder lead.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The 3. You can't hit that time. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Sure. Again, Oklahoma City.
He's been on his A game, seeking good shots And he's a huge reason why tonight they're winning.
Suns trail by 8. Payton kicks to Booker. Bender with it. Adams on him. Will it go? Taken away. Here's Westbrook. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's on Elfrid Payton.
Again, the body control to shift himself over. With Westbrook, sometimes the only choice you have is to commit the foul.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Westbrook.
A lot of people look at Russell and think you roll the ball out, and with his athleticism and tenaciousness, he just takes it over. But the guy hits the film room. I mean, he studies up. He wants to know about his opponent. He wants to get better as a performer, get more consistent. So there's a lot of work going on behind the scenes with Russell Westbrook.
And Russell Westbrook drops a ball. And for Westbrook in his watching of film, he isn't looking for what he's doing on the floor. Rennie says he's gaining an understanding for everyone else.
I think that kind of approach is pretty heady, don't you, Kevin? The fact that Russell not only wants to improve himself, he wants to have a better understanding of every aspect of the game. That's his decision making. That's where his teammates are finding success on the floor. Defensively, how teams are matching up with him. That's a lot to take in on top of the responsibilities he already has for this Oklahoma City team.
Anthony's shot is off. Suns trail by 8. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Chandler is screen. Here's Warren. Got a piece of it. And there's Paul George on the assist from Robertson. George has got 6 here in this quarter. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Payton dishes to Booker. Chandler with the screen on it. Bender kicks to Warren. Nailed from 3-point land.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Anthony with the screen on Payton. Westbrook passes to Carmelo. Adams sets the pick for Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Back to Westbrook. No good. Chandler with the defensive effort. And here is Payton. Chandler is screen. Payton kicks to Booker. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 5 assists in the game.
That's got to feel good. A guy who can score, stepping up and hitting buckets, as important as that one.
Screen by Adams, and Robertson kicks to George. Here's Robertson, defended by Booker. Robertson dishes to Adams. Good on the bucket, and the Thunder lead by 6.
Well, Robertson, a nice job that time distributing the basketball, and a dependable player in these offensive schemes if he does that.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 6. 1:49 left in the 4th quarter. Present our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He said, guys, we need to play with pace, and that'll get us some early fast break opportunities. We're playing way too predictable right now.
All right, thank you, David. And Booker kicks to Warren. From beyond the arc, and it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Bender.
And when the momentum of the game is up for grabs, Bender seizes the opportunity. Just spectacular at finding ways to score in these situations.
Here's Anthony. Almost, but it rolls out. Suns trail by 3. Warren is screen on Westbrook to the middle. Here's Booker. Missile on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And Booker, not just an onlooker. How about that one?
He ties it up.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Westbrook passes to Adams. The feed to Robertson. There's the pick. Back to Adams. Pass to Robertson. Adams with the screen on Booker. Here's Robertson. Defended by Booker. Robertson can't hit. Suns on offense. They're on a 14-4 run right now to take the lead. Good.
Well, that is NBA level right there.
No doubt. Professional move all the way. Puts the team on his back when it matters most.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 2. 36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. And George kicks to Anthony. Over Bender. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Melo with another moment.
Timeout called the Suns. Booker dishes to Chandler. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Payton. Chandler is screened. Clock at 6. Payton with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. From deep, George. Good from beyond the arc. What a shot. But they may take a second to look at it. Boy, that was close. And yes, the officials want to review the shot. They initially thought he didn't get it off in time, but it was awfully tough to tell. What a moment this is, huh? They may go from winners to losers just like that.
And a chance here to just double check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate the second look as well.
And the officials have looked it over and confirmed the basket was no good. We're going to go to overtime.
Yeah, that's what it looked like from here. I didn't think he got it off. That is exactly the situation the replay rule was invented for. They couldn't let that go without checking it.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Suns, Booker and Warren on the perimeter. Chandler out there with Bender. And it's Payton in at the point. To the inside, Chandler. That's it, coming off an assist from Payton. Chandler's got the first points here in the overtime period for the Suns. Westbrook against Payton. Westbrook kicks to Adams. At the tip. And it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City.
And it doesn't happen all that often, but Steven Adams stepping up big here.
And one action in this one. We're about 1 minute into overtime. And here's Booker from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Suns lead by 3.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Roberson the pass to Westbrook. Adams with the screen on Payton. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Adams. Here's Roberson. Rebound by the Suns.
And usually that mid-range jumper finds the bottom of the net. Defense has to be more aggressive moving forward.
Booker outside. Chandler with the screen on Westbrook. Here's Payton. Chandler a screen. And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Westbrook kicks to Adams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Anthony. No good that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Booker dishes to Payton. They set the screen. Chandler a screen for 3. Booker, that's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Well, Devin Booker continues to show that he's got a great feel for the game.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 6. There's 47 seconds left in overtime. So it's the Thunder now. They trail by 6. Got a piece of it. And that's an intentional foul. And so they foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
For 3, Westbrook, money! And now they trail by just 4.
And he's been demanding the ball in these situations. Westbrook with a chance to put this team away.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And those attempts right now at the charity stripe are helping them pull away.
And Adams kicks to Roberson. There's the dish to Carmelo. Screen by Adams. Anthony down low. Left side, George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nails it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, no hesitation from Robertson that time. Got his shot off quickly as soon as he got the ball.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. There's 10 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. What's your take, guys?
Well, I mean, if they can score, they're going to have to foul immediately.
Well, I'm sure that's part of the discussion, not whether to foul, but maybe who. It's a certain mindset, Kevin, right now to want the ball at the end of games, and Westbrook has it.
Pass to Payton, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.